Now, we all patiently wait for November 10th when Modern Warfare 3 launches after playing the beta over the last couple of weekends. Although Modern Warfare 3 does seem pretty promising at this point, in this video, we're going to touch base on a few things that players may not find very attractive about Modern Warfare 3. I'm not even going to go over things like cheaters, bugs, etc. because this will literally be a 3-hour video, so let's not talk about that. I initially wanted to start this video off talking about the spawns though, but we received an update earlier this week from developers saying that they are investigating the poor spawn quality and are making adjustments for launch, which is an absolute W. Super glad that they are taking into consideration what the community is saying. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. As we go along, drop your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. Let's get rolling. So obviously, we have skill-based matchmaking. This is obviously a hot topic in not only the Call of Duty community, but the gaming community in general. Skill-based matchmaking is a system that tries, keyword, tries to match players of similar skill levels against each other to create a fair playing field. However, players dislike the system because they feel it takes away from the fun of the game, making the game way too competitive and prevents them from playing with friends who aren't quite at their skill level. Some players also feel that SBMM is unfair because it forces them to play against players who are just downright sweaty, and it's just mad frustrating. And honestly, it takes away the sense of urgency to continue playing the game. In addition, this also sucks for streamers and content creators because it makes it harder for them to create entertaining content, and they are usually matched up against players who are pretty sweaty, just making it pretty hard for them to do their jobs in so many ways. I don't think anyone really appreciates skill-based matchmaking at all, but unfortunately, it's not going anywhere. It's here to stay. By the way, I do have a few theories that can possibly curb skill-based matchmaking. Even if it's just for a little while, I will release that video shortly after Modern Warfare 3 launches. So if you are interested, consider subscribing if you don't want to miss it. Let's move along. Next, let's talk about the TTK. A handful of players felt that the TTK was a bit too long. Realistically, I don't think it was too long. Pause. But it does feel a bit long, pause, coming off the significantly faster TTK in Modern Warfare 2. I've said this in a couple of previous videos, but the only time I felt the TTK was a bit much was during those long-range gunfights. But at the end of the day, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. This will be a learning curve for some players, although I do think this adjustment between Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 was very appropriate. Next, let's talk about microtransactions and pay-to-win features. We all know here lately, Call of Duty has been trying to get deeper into our pockets with microtransactions. Microtransactions are made electronically while playing a game. They've become pretty popular over the last few years. I think Fortnite kind of put microtransactions on the map significantly, allowing players to make in-game purchases of items such as currency and loot boxes, which I do find pretty ridiculous considering the fact that Modern Warfare 3 will already be 70 to 100 bucks depending on what edition you purchase, not only for cosmetics, which I think is a cool idea if the price is reasonable. And I'm going to emphasize, if the price is reasonable. But let's be honest, we all know damn well we are getting more $30 to $60 bundles shoved down our throats, pause, similar to the Black Cell bundle in Modern Warfare 2, which is confirmed in Modern Warfare 3, by the way, if you pre-order the Vault Edition. So already sounds like they're trying to get more money out of players that kind of already spent more money already. Not only that, but there are also pay-to-win features. I really hope this does not plague Modern Warfare 3 because this game has so much potential. But Sledgehammer does have a bit of a track record when it comes to pay-to-win features in Call of Duty games. Also, in the last few bundles that were available in Modern Warfare 2 are rumored to give players easier lobbies after purchasing bundles. I do not have any proof of this, but I do believe to a certain degree, it is a good way to get a player that just spent extra money on your product to continue to stay on the game because their easier lobbies are making them have a better time on the game. Next, we're going to talk about the new perk/gear system. In Modern Warfare 3, the traditional perk system has been foregone in favor of using a gear system. Gloves improve weapon handling, boots improve operator movement, vests offer loadout versatility, and gear brings back familiar perks. Although I am super glad that the perk system in Modern Warfare 2 is now a thing of the past, the new perk system will also be a little bit of a learning curve for some players, especially with the addition of the vest category. Before playing the beta, things seemed pretty simple before hearing about the vest category, because in a way, this will make 4 perks, or maybe you can call it a wild card instead of a perk, that will allow you to break some rules and make some sacrifices to your class. Next, this game is launching with all recycled maps. All 16 maps from the OG Modern Warfare 2 will be available at launch. And it has also been leaked that we will be seeing more recycled maps from the OG Modern Warfare 3, which obviously are remakes as well. So I understand nostalgia sells, but something that I've said on my channel before is that I have a hard time trying to figure out Rather, the developers are seriously doing this for nostalgia to appease to more veteran players, or are they just straight up out of ideas? Because we all know these map designs in the last few Call of Duties have been terrible, and I am sure the team knows at this point. This is why I'm wondering if they're trying to use this as an excuse and say, fuck it, we keep shitting the bed on these new map designs. Let's bring back all of the maps everyone grew to learn and love from back in the day. That'll fix a problem, right? Not necessarily, because in my opinion, a lot of the OG Modern Warfare 2 maps were not very good maps. After playing the beta, I remember why I used to back out of his state every time it was the map that we were loading into. And Favela kind of played like shit as well, in my opinion, during the beta when it came to respawn. And Search and Destroy, it wasn't too bad, but it literally could have been because of how goofy the spawns were in the beta, which I mentioned at the top of the video. Developers are planning on taking care of this before launch. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you for sticking around. And if you have any things in mind that may cause Modern Warfare 3 to be just a little bit of a rough experience, let me know down in the comments and let's chop it up. If you dug the content, consider subscribing for more FPS content such as Call of Duty, X Defiant, and more. Thank you all once again. All y'all take care, and I'm out.